Hi, are you a white parent? Have you ever been at the grocery store and had your child notice a person who had a different color skin than you do? Your child might have shouted, "Where are you from?" Or, "Why is her skin black?" This can feel really embarrassing as a parent, and we often say, "Shh, it's not nice to talk about that." Hi, I'm Anna Clarkson. I'm a white mom with white kids, and I'm also a specialist with University of Wisconsin-Madison Extension. Today on Parenting Behind the Behavior, I want to talk to you about ways that we can talk to young children about skin color. So how can white parents respond in the grocery store scenario? Or how can we talk to our kids every day about race and skin color? In the grocery store, I encourage you to frame their shout as a positive difference between people. You can say something like, "It's cool how each of us has a different color of brown on our skin," and you could even compare arms with your child. Every other day, try talking about skin color using these 3 tools that I'm going to share today. First, try and give your kids permission to talk about skin color. As early as 6 months, so babies, children differentiate based on skin color. Research shows that 6-month-olds can have a more positive association or are more likely to choose pictures of people who share the same skin color as their family. Other research shows that babies associate happy music with people who share the same skin color as them and maybe sad music with people who have a different skin color than they do. Another study that looks at preschoolers shows that preschoolers who were raised by parents who did not show any overt racist bias, so these are parents who said they were not racist, and in fact really in their hearts promoted diversity and acceptance of all people. These parents were asked if their children were racist or if their children saw color. And the parents said, "No, my child's not racist, my child doesn't see color." But then when the researchers talked to the kids, these same kids said that they didn't want any black friends. So just because children don't talk about people as being black or white doesn't mean that they don't notice it. Color blindness, or this idea that we don't see color, is really harmful. For many years, Wisconsin has been one of the most unequal states for Black, brown, or Indigenous people to live. So what does that mean? It means that if everything but skin color is the same, you would expect a white woman and a black woman to have the same experiences. But they aren't the same. For instance, in Wisconsin, black people who work the same job as white people are paid less money, a lot less money. Saying that we don't see skin color or live in a world without race harms our black neighbors because it causes us not to call out the inequalities that they face. By talking about skin color, we as parents give our children permission to talk about race and the differences that they notice. We're making race and skin color a safe conversation to have at home, and hopefully it will be a safe conversation for our children to have in the world when they notice inequality. The second thing we can do is to use facts to talk about skin tone. So, question for you. Do you know why humans have skin in all shades of brown? What makes our skin brown? Melanin. Melanin is a pigment in everybody's skin that forms shades of brown. Both our ancestries, so the people who came before us, and our sun exposure impact how active the melanin is in our skin. Melanin protects us from the sun. It's like sunburn protection. The more active melanin is in our skin, the darker our skin is. The less active melanin is, it makes our skin lighter. So you might have noticed in the summertime, your skin gets darker after you've been outside, you get a tan. That's the melanin becoming more active in your skin. The third thing we can do as parents is to create an environment that celebrates diverse skin tones. So according to the 2010 census, 1 in 5 Wisconsinites identifies as Black, Hispanic, Asian, or American Indian. However, many white Wisconsinites may not see Black, brown, or Indigenous people on a daily basis. Our communities are separate oftentimes, and our communities might not look diverse because of that. But white parents can create a diverse home environment or a home environment that celebrates diverse skin tones. So check out books from the library or buy books that show a wide range of skin tones. think about what messages the pictures in the books that you read to your children are sending about skin color. One way you can do this is to take all the picture books in your house and separate them into two piles. Separate them into books that only have white characters and separate them into books that have also black or brown characters. Now look at the pile of books with black or brown characters and identify how many of those characters are the main character in that book. You might be surprised at how few of the books feature children or adults who have black or brown skin. Next, think about the shows and the movies your kids watch. What do the characters look like? Try to introduce your children to shows with characters whose skin isn't white. Do the same thing with the dolls in your house, the artwork, the music. Center black artists and black people in the music, the artwork, the dolls, everything that you are sharing with your children. When the books we read and the shows we watch and the music we listen to only feature white people, we send the message to our kids that only white people matter. By showcasing all skin tones in our books, our shows, our children's environment, we're celebrating all skin tones, and we're opening the door for conversations about race and skin color in the future. Beginning to talk about skin color and race with young children models to them that all people matter, that people of all shades of brown matter. And it also sets the stage to talk about race as your children grow into a leader for tomorrow.